So now you've been pre-approved, you know how much you can afford. Now it's time to start looking for properties, the fun stuff. Hi, this is Mack Humphrey with Game Changers in Real Estate, powered by Loan Depot. And on this video, we're gonna talk to you about what the process looks like after you've been pre-approved. It's my strongest advice not to start looking for a home until you know how much you can afford. That's really the only way you and your agent can dial it in and narrow down your search and put you in a place where you can win. As you begin to look at more properties, you'll understand what you can afford. And it's during the home buying process, you really start to figure out what's most important to you. Most buyers actually end up buying something totally opposite of what they set out for. And hey, you know what? That's totally normal, because most people really don't know or understand what they want until they actually get out there and start looking. I want to take the time in this video to show you what not to do during your home search. Number one, don't fall in love with a house. You want to love your home for sure. Don't get me wrong there when I say don't fall in love with a house. But what you don't want to do is you don't want to make a decision purely based on emotion. Remember, when you make a decision on emotion, rationale seems to go down. So make sure you look at more than just one or two houses, and that way you can have a list where you can mark off the things that are important to you about each house you see. Now, this can go both ways. Don't look at too many houses because it can get very confusing. Have an idea of what you want going in, look at a few homes, don't fall in love with one or the other, but mark off where they check the boxes for you. Number two, don't lose control of the situation. And what I mean by that is everybody's gonna have their opinion, friends, family, even your agents. And sometimes the seller's agent will try to sell you on buying that house. But at the end of the day, it's your decision. Again, have a list of what you want and what you don't really care for. So when you go in, you're not buying on emotion, you're buying on rationale and what fits you and your family's budget, because ultimately you have to live with it. Number three, don't be indecisive. That can cause a lot of problems. Ultimately, making a concrete decision is inevitable. But if you're having reservations, take a step back, look at why you're having reservations, and determine what's most important to you. Number four, bad timing. Is it the right time for you to buy a home? When you're ready, you'll know. If you're having a tough time deciding on location, what your budget should be, what you want in a home, it just might not be the time for you to buy a home. Sometimes those are signals from the universe just saying, hey, step back a minute, pump the brakes, and maybe look at the situation again in another couple days. But at the end of the day, consult your CPA, your financial advisor, your mortgage professional, your agent. Sometimes you may have a family member that's done this 50 times over and can give you some great advice. But just what's most important is that you do what's right for you and you have a good feeling about it. So step back, take a breath. It's okay to be a little bit hesitant about buying a house. It is a big decision, but don't get too emotional about it. Relax, and you will make the right decision. Now, this is number five, and one of the most important. We talked about emotions, we talked about timing. But one thing you don't want to do during this period of time is you don't want to use your credit. You want to basically put a freeze on everything. Now, you don't have to technically put a freeze on your credit. If you need to, because that helps you and doesn't allow you to go shopping, do that. But don't open up any of your credit cards. Don't go buy a car. Don't do anything that causes you to have your credit run. You don't want to move that needle on your credit. At this point in time, if you're pre-approved, you don't want to move it up or down, and you don't want to take any chances. So there is no deal that's too good, such as going to the store and they offer you a credit card and you get 50% off. There's no deal that's sweeter than you getting the keys to that house. So don't take a chance, don't use credit, don't touch it. I hope this video really helped you when it comes down to finalizing the numbers on your mortgage and not making mistakes that can hurt you in the process of finalizing your mortgage. Again, my name is Mack Humphrey with Game Changers in Real Estate, powered by Loan Depot. And thanks again for watching, and we look forward to helping you through this process.